What if I told you that there's robots rolling around the halls of Manheim Township? They might not look like the robots we're used to seeing on the screen, but they give students a new way to learn. These robots, called Spheros, are being used by students of all subjects.
Last year, I wrote a grant to MTEF and decided to purchase some robotics, something that the library didn't have, and I wasn't sure how many students got to actually use robotics outside of like a tech ed type of classroom. So I thought it might be fun to bring them to everybody in the school. So I bought the Spheros with the intention that science and math would be able to use them, but it just so happens that social studies dug in first, and they were the ones who actually got to use them to start, and that was kind of cool to see like what they did.
The Sphero bolts have been really effective, I think, in the sense that they've given people an opportunity to think about what they're doing in a different way. I really enjoyed seeing the creativity in the projects, and I think that the information that they were conveying and making, like, understanding, was much stronger. Like, their ability to understand these things, convey that understanding, was a lot better this year than previous years, and I think the Sphero bolts, by them using that creativity and kind of pulling all those things together and thinking about how they're going to explain it, really made a difference in that.
I think it creates another way to engage students and allow them to differentiate for themselves. So if they're not comfortable with coding, they can kind of do some of the beginner type stuff that we've set up for them. If they are good with coding, because there's other classes in the school that deal with coding, they can kind of move at an accelerated pace, which is good. And they're also teaching themselves, and they're teaching one another by working in partners. And I think it'll be really effective in allowing them to learn the curriculum next semester when we do Force in Motion.
Despite their many functions, Spheros are easy to control.
So the robots work through Bluetooth. We just connect them to the app. You can code with blocks, or you can simply draw on the app and it will make the robot run, or there's just a simple drive feature and you can just drive the robot sort of wherever you want it to go.
So what do the students think about the robots?
The kids enjoy it, they're engaged, and they can do things that I didn't even think about when I first had this idea in my head.
I think that we could use them like we did in this history class with like projects and like demonstrating different ideas, because I thought it was like really useful to use the Sphero bolts with what we did in Gov.
Yeah, like drawing stuff.
I think the robots are really cool because this is like a new concept in our science class. Dealing with physics in this manner is sick, and I think that's cool.
I have learned that the robots can really like enhance creativity and can really show like how to do and express like different things when you're working on a project, and I think that's really cool.
That's all the time we have. Look forward to seeing Spheros in a classroom near you.